Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss nutrient management. We know that plants require different kinds of chemical substance. So these chemical substances are, we may call these the minerals. So these minerals are utilized by the plant for their growth. Yeah, we call for their life and growth. So these minerals are needed by the plant for growth these are called the nutrients. These are called the so we may call these the nutrients. So these elements, mineral elements needed for the growth of plant are called the nutrients. So there are three different sources from which a plant gets these essential nutrients. यानी कि बहुत सारे sources होते हैं जिनसे ये प्लांट न्यूट्रिएंट्स हासिल करता है तो फॉर एग्जांपल the plant gets the nutrients from air, it gets from water, it also gets from the soil. So these are the sources of the nutrients of the plant. So if we talk about the air, it gets carbon, it gets oxygen. If we talk about water, it gets hydrogen in the air. And if we talk about in soil, it gets about 13 elements, just like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium. About 13 elements gets. So most of the elements uh, gets the plant from the soil. So there are about 13 elements so gets the plant from the soil. So let us see the classification. Let us see the classification of the nutrients. So in the chemical during chemical analysis plant ash जब इसको chemical analysis किया गया है plant ash को तो it was found there have been identified about 40 elements. यानी chemical ash के दौरान यानी कि analysis के दौरान क्या हुआ है यानी कि 14 elements वहाँ पर पाए गए हैं. So we may call this during chemical analysis of plant ash, 14 elements have been identified in plants. These 14 elements can be classified into two types. The one is called the micro elements, micronutrients. We may call this the major elements. Second one is called the micro microelements. These are called the minor elements, also called the minor elements. So if we talk about the micro elements ऐसे होते हैं जो plant large quantity में लेता है यानी कि takes the plant needs these elements in large quantity. So we may call the mineral elements needed by plant in large quantity or called major elements or we may call this minor elements. For example कुछ example देंगे. For example नाइट्रोजन है, इसी तरह अगर हम बात करेंगे फास्फोरस है, पोटेशियम है, इस तरह कैल्शियम है, मैग्नीशियम, सल्फर. सो दीज आर ऑल एग्जांपल ऑफ मेजर एलिमेंट्स. इसी तरह माइक्रो एलिमेंट्स ऐसे एलिमेंट्स होते हैं जो प्लांट लेता है कैसे in a very minute in a very small amount or we may call it in traces. The plant needs these elements, the mineral elements needed by the plant in a very small amounts or traces जो कम तादाद में लेता है प्लांट उनको हम क्या कहते हैं these are called the minor or micro nutrients. कुछ एग्जांपल हम इसकी भी देंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल आयरन मैग्नीज है, कॉपर है, जिंक है. So these are the elements which a plant needs in minute quantity, in a trace quantity. So out of these 40 nutrients absorbed by the plant, यानी कि जो ये 40 एलिमेंट्स पाए गए हैं इसमें, मगर जो इसमें जो 16 एलिमेंट्स है these are essential for nutrition. Out of these 40 only 16 have been found to be essential for nutrition. Plants only यानी कि जो out of 40 nutrients absorbed by the plant only 16 have been found to be essential for nutrition of the plant. So this was about the nutrient management. I hope you understand this. In the next video we will see another topic. Till then, goodbye.